So, what is up, guys? LinuxWindows Tech here, and today we're diving deep into something I'm genuinely excited about. The tech that's poised to redefine, well, pretty much everything around us. We're talking about the top 10 emerging tech trends that are not just concepts anymore, but are actively shaping up to hit the mainstream by 2025. This isn't just about incremental updates to your smartphone. These are foundational shifts, the kind that will transform entire industries, change how we work, how we live, and how we interact with the world on a daily basis. It's a pretty wild time to be into tech, and the pace of innovation is just staggering. We've curated this list to give you a clear picture of what's on the horizon, from artificial intelligence that can create, to computing paradigms that will solve currently unsolvable problems, and connectivity that will make our digital and physical worlds almost indistinguishable. Each of these trends has the potential to be a massive game changer on its own, but when you start to think about how they might converge and interact, that's when things get really interesting. We're going to break down what each one is, why it matters, and the kind of impact we can expect to see. Before we jump into number 10, I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. As we go through this list, which of these technologies are you most hyped about? Which one do you think will have the biggest, most immediate impact on your life or your field? Drop a comment down below. I'll definitely be reading through them. All right, enough preamble, let's get into it. These are the 10 tech trends that will change your life in 2025. Oh, all right, kicking things off at number 10, we've got generative AI. Now, you've probably been hearing this term a lot lately, and for good reason. At its core, generative AI refers to artificial intelligence models that can create new, original content. We're talking about AI that doesn't just analyze data, but actually generates novel outputs like images, text, music, code, and even video, all based on the patterns and information it's been trained on. We're already seeing its practical applications bloom in various sectors, from content creation tools that help writers, artists, and marketers produce material more efficiently, to sophisticated customer support chatbots that can handle complex queries with a surprisingly human touch, and highly personalized recommendation engines that seem to know exactly what you want next. The transformative potential here is immense, especially when you look at the creative industries and customer experience. Imagine a world where artists and designers collaborate with AI as a creative partner, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Think about marketing campaigns with visuals and copy largely generated by AI, tailored to micro-audiences. For customer service, this means moving beyond frustrating, repetitive bot interactions to genuinely helpful, empathetic, and problem-solving AI assistants available 24/7. It's not just about automation, it's about augmenting human capability and fundamentally changing how businesses create and how customers engage. This is a foundational shift, and we're only scratching the surface of what generative AI will enable. Coming in at number 9 is quantum computing. This one is a bit more mind-bending, but its implications are truly profound. Unlike classical computers that store information as bits representing zeros or ones, quantum computers use qubits. Qubits can represent 0, 1, or a combination of both through a concept called superposition, and they can also be linked together through entanglement. This allows quantum computers to perform incredibly complex calculations at speeds that are simply unimaginable for even the most powerful supercomputers we have today. Its primary uses currently being explored are in fields like cryptography, where it could break current encryption standards or create new, unbreakable ones. But the potential extends far beyond that. Think about drug discovery and materials science, where quantum computers could simulate molecular interactions with unprecedented accuracy, leading to new medicines and revolutionary materials. In finance, they could optimize trading strategies and risk models in ways that are currently impossible. And perhaps most excitingly, quantum computing has the potential to supercharge artificial intelligence, allowing for more complex and powerful AI models. It's still early days, and building stable, large-scale quantum computers is a massive engineering challenge. But the promise of solving some of the world's most complex and currently intractable problems makes this a technology with monumental long-term impact. Alright, at number 8, we have something that's already rolling out but will become far more pervasive and powerful. 5G and, looking a bit further ahead, 6G networks. So, 5G is the 5th generation of wireless technology, offering significantly higher speeds, lower latency, and greater capacity than 4G LTE. This isn't just about faster movie downloads on your phone. It's about enabling a whole new ecosystem of connected devices and real-time applications. We're talking about the backbone for truly smart cities, where infrastructure communicates seamlessly, optimizing traffic flow, energy consumption, and public services. It's also crucial for the advancement of autonomous vehicles, which require constant, reliable, low-latency communication to navigate safely. As 5G matures and we begin to see the groundwork laid for 6G, the possibilities expand even further. 6G is envisioned to offer even more extreme performance terabits per second speeds, microsecond latency, and the ability to connect an almost unimaginable density of devices. This will be essential for truly immersive augmented reality and virtual reality experiences that feel indistinguishable from reality, and for a massively scaled Internet of Things where virtually everything is connected and intelligent. The impact on industries like manufacturing, healthcare, think remote surgery, and entertainment will be transformative, creating a hyper-connected world where data flows instantaneously and seamlessly. Number 7 on our list is neuromorphic computing. This is a fascinating field that aims to design computer chips and systems that mimic the architecture and functionality of the human brain. Instead of the traditional von Neumann architecture used in most computers, neuromorphic chips use networks of artificial neurons and synapses that can process information in a way that's much more energy efficient and, honestly, better suited for certain AI tasks. The goal here is to create machines that can learn, adapt, and make decisions in a more human-like way, especially when dealing with unstructured and ambiguous data from the real world. The primary role of neuromorphic computing right now is in advancing AI research, particularly in areas like pattern recognition, sensory data processing, and robotics. Because these chips are designed to be incredibly power efficient, they hold immense promise for edge computing applications, integrating sophisticated AI capabilities directly into smart devices like sensors, wearables, and autonomous systems, without needing constant connection to the cloud or draining batteries quickly. The future impact could be energy-efficient AI that's more intuitive, responsive, and capable of learning continuously, leading to smarter, more autonomous technology that integrates more naturally into our lives. It's about building computers that think, or at least process information, a bit more like we do. As at number 6, we have synthetic biology. This is an interdisciplinary field that combines biology, engineering, chemistry, and computer science to design and construct new biological parts, devices, and systems, or to redesign existing natural biological systems for useful purposes. Essentially, it's about applying engineering principles to biology, programming cells and DNA, much like we program computers. The applications are incredibly broad and already making an impact in healthcare, with the development of new vaccines, targeted cancer therapies, and diagnostic tools. In agriculture, synthetic biology is being used to create crops that are more resilient to pests and climate change, or that have enhanced nutritional value. Looking forward, the potential impact of synthetic biology on major global challenges is enormous. It could revolutionize disease treatment by enabling personalized medicines tailored to an individual's genetic makeup, or by creating engineered microbes to fight infections. For food security, it offers pathways to more sustainable agriculture and even the production of lab-grown foods. Environmentally, synthetic biology could lead to new biofuels, biodegradable plastics, and methods for cleaning up pollution. Of course, with such powerful technology comes significant ethical considerations that need careful navigation. But its promise for solving some of humanity's biggest problems is undeniable. Halfway through our list at number 5 is extended reality, or XR. XR is an umbrella term that encompasses augmented reality, virtual reality, and mixed reality. Virtual reality immerses you in a completely digital environment. Augmented reality overlays digital information onto your real-world view. And mixed reality blends digital and physical worlds to create new environments, where physical and digital objects coexist and interact in real time. We're already seeing XR gain traction in gaming, providing incredibly immersive experiences, and in education, offering interactive learning simulations for everything from history to complex surgical procedures. The future of XR is about making these experiences more seamless, accessible, and integrated into our daily lives and work. Imagine virtual meetings where remote colleagues feel like they're in the same room, or training simulations for high-risk jobs that are incredibly realistic and safe. In retail, you could visualize furniture in your home before buying it, or try on clothes virtually. For engineering and design, XR allows for collaborative three-dimensional modeling and prototyping at scale. As the hardware becomes lighter, more powerful, and more affordable, and as the software and content ecosystems mature, XR is poised to fundamentally change how we learn, work, play, and socialize, creating a much richer and more interactive interface between humans and the digital world. And securing the number 4 spot is next-generation batteries and energy storage. Now, this might not sound as flashy as AI or XR, but honestly, it's absolutely critical for enabling so many other technological advancements and for tackling climate change. Current lithium-ion battery technology has come a really long way, but we're definitely pushing its limits. Next-gen battery tech refers to a whole range of innovations like solid-state batteries, lithium-sulfur batteries, and sodium-ion batteries, all aiming to deliver higher energy density that's more power in a smaller, lighter package. Longer lifespans, faster charging times, improved safety, and lower costs, often using more abundant and sustainable materials. The impact of breakthroughs in this area will be massive. For electric vehicles, it means longer ranges, quicker charging, and more affordable cars, which helps accelerate the transition away from fossil fuels. For renewable energy sources like solar and wind, which are, intermittent, advanced energy storage solutions, are absolutely key to ensuring a stable and reliable power grid, storing excess energy when it's plentiful and releasing it when needed. This technology is fundamental to supporting a clean energy future, enabling more robust and resilient power systems, and powering the ever-increasing number of portable electronics and IoT devices that are becoming integral to our lives. It's kind of the unsung hero that will power much of the tech revolution. Alright, breaking into our top 3, at number 3, we have blockchain and decentralized finance, or DeFi. You've likely heard of blockchain primarily in the context of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, but its underlying technology, a distributed, immutable ledger, has applications far beyond digital cash. It allows for secure, transparent, and tamper-proof recording of transactions without needing a central authority. This is already being used to improve supply chain management by providing verifiable tracking of goods from origin to consumer, enhancing transparency and reducing fraud. It's also being explored for secure voting systems, digital identity management, and protecting intellectual property. DeFi takes these blockchain principles and applies them to the financial world, aiming to create an open, transparent, and permissionless financial system. Think lending, borrowing, trading, and insurance services that operate without traditional intermediaries like banks. While still an evolving and sometimes volatile space, the future potential of blockchain and DeFi is to create more accessible, efficient, and secure financial systems, reduce transaction costs, and increase financial inclusion for underserved populations. It's about fundamentally rethinking how we establish trust and exchange value in a digital world, potentially leading to greater transparency and user control over their assets and data. Our runner-up, at number 2, is high-altitude platform stations, or HAPS. These are essentially aircraft, airships, or balloons stationed in the stratosphere, typically around 20 kilometers or about 12 miles above the Earth. Operating above commercial air traffic and weather phenomena, HAPS can serve as quasi-stationary telecommunications relays, much like cell towers or satellites, but with distinct advantages for certain applications. Their primary and most impactful use is in delivering internet connectivity and communication services to remote, rural, and underserved areas where deploying traditional terrestrial infrastructure is economically or geographically challenging. The future impact of HAPS is significant for digital inclusion. By providing reliable and affordable internet access to these unreached populations, HAPS can unlock educational opportunities, economic development, and access to essential services like telemedicine and digital finance. They can also be rapidly deployed for disaster relief efforts, restoring communication links when ground infrastructure is damaged. While satellite internet services like Starlink are also addressing this need, HAPS offer a complementary solution, potentially with lower latency for certain applications and easier regional deployment. It's about bridging the digital divide and ensuring that more of the world's population can participate in and benefit from the digital economy. And finally, at number 1, a technology that might be less known but has incredible potential to revolutionize wireless communication: reconfigurable intelligent surfaces, or RIS. Think of an RIS as a smart, thin surface or meta surface embedded with a large number of small, low-cost, passive elements. Each of these elements can be electronically controlled to reflect and steer radio waves in a specific, programmable way. Instead of just passively reflecting or scattering signals like ordinary surfaces, walls and buildings, an RIS can intelligently shape the wireless propagation environment to improve signal quality, coverage, and energy efficiency. The applications are widespread, particularly as we move towards even higher frequency bands for 6G and beyond, where signals are more prone to blockage and attenuation. In smart factories, RIS can ensure robust and reliable wireless connectivity for a massive number of sensors and robots. For indoor wireless networks, they can eliminate dead spots and enhance signal strength without needing additional active base stations. The potential here is to create truly smart wireless environments that adapt to user needs and device locations, significantly boosting communication efficiency, reducing energy consumption of wireless networks, and enabling new applications like precise indoor localization and wireless power transfer. It's a subtle but powerful technology that could fundamentally change how we design and manage wireless systems. So there you have it, 10 tech trends that are set to make some serious waves by 2025. From AI that can dream up new creations to intelligent surfaces that sculpt our wireless environments, the pace of innovation is just relentless. It's clear that the lines between the digital and physical are blurring more than ever, and these technologies are at the forefront of that transformation, promising to make our world smarter, more connected, and hopefully more efficient and equitable. Each one of these has the potential to spin off entirely new industries and redefine existing ones. Now, I'm really keen to hear what you all think. After going through this list, which of these technologies do you believe will have the single biggest impact on our daily lives or on society as a whole in the next few years? Is it the creative explosion of generative AI, the problem-solving power of quantum computing, or something else entirely? Maybe there's a trend we didn't cover that you think deserves a spot. Let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comments section below. I always enjoy seeing the different perspectives from this community. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you found this breakdown insightful or got you thinking about the future, definitely hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to stay updated on more deep dives into the latest tech insights, reviews, and what's next, make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on. This is LinuxWindows Tech, signing off. Catch you in the next one.